Cheers to happy hour in today's Wine Club Wednesday, poured by H-E-B. We are raising a glass to Earth Month with two eco-friendly wines.
Yes,
don't forget your glass.
That's right. Joining us now is H-E-B wine specialist Jamie Schamberger. Welcome back. Great to see you.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
And welcome back from Italy. She was just telling us during commercial break. I mean, H-E-B really trains its folks to know what they're talking about. And part of your training is to actually go to these wine regions around the world. That's incredible.
It's an incredible opportunity, and you learn so much more by just being there, being in the dirt, seeing the production. Like, it's amazing what they do for us.
Oh my gosh, it is super cool. Okay, well, why don't we jump right in? Courtney and I already have our rosé, and this is a fascinating couple of bottles because they are eco-friendly. Explain to us what that means.
So it's a spectrum, right? When you talk about organic wine, you can talk about organically grown grapes, you can talk about natural farming processes, you can talk about biodynamic, which is a little more of like the crunchy woo-woo, where planting by the lunar calendar type thing. And then there's even the other end of the spectrum, which is natural wine. So they're just picking the grapes raw, sticking them in the vat, no added yeast, no inoculation, no sulfur, anything, and just seeing what happens.
Wow.
In addition to that, there's also your carbon footprint, right? So you're looking at how much glass are you using? How much cardboard are you shipping with? How are you getting the wine there? Is your vineyard solar powered or is it electric powered? All sorts of different factors can play into being an eco-friendly or earth-friendly wine.
And what are we talking about today? We're going to start with this rosé, is that right?
So this is Purato. It's a Sicilian rosé, so from southern Italy. The grape is called Nero di Avola, which means the black grape of Avola. It's a really great, bright, refreshing rosé. You get raspberry and cherry on the note. It's completely organically grown. The bottle is 70% recycled material, and then the cardboard it comes in is 100% recycled.
Wow, not bad. And vegetable ink for the label as well.
Yes.
That is super cool. I can't believe this bottle is only 13 bucks.
I know. Let's get to the notes.
Vegan friendly too.
Ooh. Okay,
Absolutely.
I really like this one. I'm a rosé fan anyway, as are you, Derek. So I've never met a rosé I didn't like per se, but this one is lovely. It has a lot of body.
And it does. It has a great body, and that's from its warm climate in that southern Italian region. It just gets baked by the sun all day. And so it gives it a beautiful color, what we call extraction, and additionally a little more structure than like a French rosé or a Northern California rosé. I just think it's a great bottle of wine on its own. Great with shrimp, seafood, spicy crawfish. This is a banger. It's a great bottle.
It's a banger, yeah. And fresh fruit notes on the nose, as they say, as one does, right? And it definitely has like a fruit essence. I taste a bit of citrus on the tongue.
A little bit. I get like an orange zest or even like an orange blossom because it'll kind of marry with that floral note in there.
It lingers on the tongue. I have learned so much in our wine club.
You sound so fancy.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I would like this with?
What? A straw.
Patio.
A patio. 100%. It's patio pounder for
And a straw.
I like it, and a straw.
Okay, why don't we move on to this cab right here. This is the Change Cabernet, is that correct?
Yes, Change Cabernet. So now we're going from Italy to France. So this is from a winery we work with called Gerard Bertrand. And it's called Change because this is grown from their vineyards that are in the process of converting to organic. So in the EU, when you want to go from what we call conventional farming to organic farming, it's a 3-year process. They come in and they monitor what you're doing with the soil, they monitor how you're harvesting, how you're maintaining your weeds, all of that. And then after 2 years, you're allowed to say, we are converting to organic. And then on the 3rd year, the 36th month of your harvest, you are finally allowed to say on your label, we are organic.
Oh, so it takes that long.
It takes that long. And so these vineyards that these wines are sourced from are in the process of that change.
Got it.
To become organic and biodynamically grown.
Very cool. And these grapes are harvested by hand.
Yep.
And I love this. Let's get to the notes. This is fruity aromas as well. Kind of black currant is some of the notes, blueberry and plum. But again, when I say that, it makes it sound like it's such a fruity wine. It's not.
It's not sweet.
So the great thing about this, and you'll see it's typical in a lot of the French Cabernet, you get this almost like dusty, kind of earthy note. When you close your eyes, you think about like a hot, dusty air, like a hot, dusty breeze, or even like a mushroomy smell. And not like it smells like mushrooms, but that's just sort of like savory note. Just kind of like umami.
It's so good. Umami is the best way to explain that. This is lovely. And again, it's not a heavy red. It's a beautiful light red. It's great for our hot weather that's coming. And also great, another $14 bottle of wine.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I like that it hangs on the tongue for a while. The flavor stays in your mouth. And still, it blows me away that they hand-picked the grapes for this one.
Yeah.
Jamie Schamberger, it's great to see you.
I know. I love being here.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
We love
To
having
Earth.
you. Cheers to Mother Earth.
Exactly. I love both of these bottles. And an easy way to join our Houston Life Wine Club, poured by HEB. Just use your smartphone, scan that QR code in the corner of your screen, and then click the link that pops up. It's free to join, and once you do, you'll have access to exclusive giveaways, and you'll even have a chance to be part of our virtual tastings.
Man, that is so good. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wines at your local HEB. Cheers once again.
Cheers.
Great to see you, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.